Morning Ranters, how you all doing? Different location. It's now Rant of the Week. It's a little bit of a nostalgic journey for me today. It's walking down a path that I used to walk down a lot as a kid in my back of my home village in East Sussex. Quite close to Pooh Bridge. If anyone knows Winnie the Pooh and Pooh Bridge, most of you probably do from reading A.A. Milne books. On a flight path also, never used to be on a flight path at all. But there you go. So, let's begin with a rant or two, shall we? Got a couple of new rants in from subscribers, thank you very much. I'll stick your names in somewhere around about here as I mouth off a little bit of your rant. So here goes. So first one is from Lawrence. Alright Lawrence, LM Bushcraft. Go check him out. People who spit. Ugh. A lot of people in the world spit, it's part of their culture. Chinese people, they spit a lot. I'm not being racist, by the way, about anyone who spits. English people spit a lot, Scottish people spit a lot. Just people who spit in general, it is disgusting, especially right in front of people. Why'd you do it? There's no need to do it. Spit in a tissue and throw it in a bin. Spit in a crisp bag, throw it in the bin. Go and find a toilet, spit in there. Is there any need to spit? People who spit constantly for no apparent reason. People who spit after they've had a cigarette or sip of beer. Just don't do it, it's absolutely disgusting. People who chog up real proper greenies and spit, they're even worse than just normal saliva spit. Spit, 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 spit. Don't do it. Terrible, filthy, disgusting habit. Worse than picking your nose and flicking it on a train. And there's lots of you do that, I know. Here's a rant from Trev, Bearded Bushcraft.
Thanks for letting in the comment, Lee. I thought I'd make a difference and put a little video instead of just a little bit of writing in the comment section. So my rant today is all about people who want to talk to you in the school playground. And by that, I mean that whenever I go in the school playground, there's always usually someone that doesn't actually talk to me, and they slide up to me, and they want to talk to me, but they don't. So they stand there acting all sheepish as if I've got to mind read their bloody skills out. I don't know mind reading skills. I can't be doing that at 8:30 in the bloody morning.
Rant of the week might not be every week because obviously people run out of rants. I never do, I've always got something to rant about. But I'll just call it rant of the week because it's easier than saying rant of the month. So rant of the week could be once a month, could be once every 2 months. Could be once every 3 months, could be once every week, depends on what takes my fancy. So rant of the week isn't necessarily every week, unless you guys want it to be every week, and then I'll try and make it a feature. There seems to be quite a good bit of response to rant of the week, although I have had a couple of thumbs downs. That's going to be my next rant coming up in a minute. The thumbs down rant. Oh, I used to love it down here. Anyone who knows this area probably know this bridge. I won't bore you with it too much because you've probably already seen me banging on about it. Anyway, on with some ranting. This is my own rant. Thumbs up or thumbs down YouTube rants. Now, when you get thumbs down, it makes no difference at all to the YouTube algorithm. I know this for a fact. Thumbs up or thumbs down actually counts as an interaction from someone, a subscriber or a non-subscriber, and makes your channel better, believe it or not. So it matters not to me or most people whether you get a thumbs up or a thumbs down. Okay, so maybe you get an indication that people don't like a certain video, but for YouTube purposes it's actually a good thing to get thumbs ups and thumbs downs. If you don't like a video, best thing to do is either not watch it, because if you watch it then that person gets a view, namely me or another YouTuber gets a view, so that obviously helps their cause. Best thing to do is not watch it at all if you want to protest that you don't like a video, because protesting by watching then thumbs downing actually makes it better for that channel. Believe it or not. Don't believe me, Google it. It's a stated fact. So another thing I'm going to tag on this rant is YouTubers who disguise their likes and dislikes. Now, I personally have a little bit of an issue with this, because if people can't see your likes or dislikes, why are you hiding it? It makes no difference at all by hiding them. Other bigger YouTubers, some that I follow, other mates, sorry guys, but I just don't think it's worth doing. Purely because either you're hiding something, so you're hiding a lot of dislikes, but you're hiding them for no reason, because it makes no difference at all. It actually helps your channel for people to like and dislike. So come out of the closet, put all your likes and dislikes on show, so people can see really how many people don't like a video. Yes, okay, so thumbs up does, or thumbs down does sort of indicate that. But if you're a habitual thumbs downer, I have a few, then don't bother at all, because it actually helps us all. So thanks a lot for that. One, it's still a view, and two, you're helping our channel. So that's a little mini rant. Beautiful, beautiful day at the moment, but it was, can you see me alright? It's a little bit backlit with the sun. It was and is a little bit cloudy out, and I thought it was going to rain. I haven't really got any rain. I've just got a drink with me and a packet of Mentos, mint Mentos. That's it. That's all I got. Just out on a little walk. As I just popped down to see my mum and dad, so I thought I'd come out and do a little nostalgic walk across the fields. 1, 2, 3, and you're back in the room. Next rant is from Joss, YouTube channel Joss. I'll stick it up here. Alright Joss, how you doing? Nice to see you, nice. People who go on Facebook forums or other types of social media and ask a stupid question that they could have found out within a second by Googling it, or binging it, or some other whatever search internet search engine you want to look at, and then saying go after it. So for instance, where can I get my axe sharpened? Go. And then they sit there and wait for everybody to come back with the answer, rather than not being lazy and finding out themselves, which would be quite simple. Another one is, what time does the bus go from East Grinstead to Crawley? Go. Well, bloody hell, just Google it, or look at the timetable. Every business known to man, including travel businesses, have timetables, have quite easy things to look at. Do you know what I'm saying? Joss has got it nailed there. I see it a lot on, locally. I'm on a lot, just checking over my shoulder, make sure I'm not being approached by a cow or a wolf or a bear. I get it a lot with my local Facebook forums. People asking stupid questions all the time. What time does the co-op open? For frig's sake, either walk to the co-op and look at the sign on the door, or check it out on the internet. It's not hard. Go on the co-op website, find the co-op store of your choice, and see what time it opens. What time does the butcher's open in the village? Well, if you live in the village, surely you bloody know. It won't be open on a Sunday. Very much doubt it. So if you're asking on a Sunday, and then they moan, a lot of these people, that people come back with negative comments. My comments, for instance, are always, Google it, Google is your friend, try Google, Google might help you. It really does piss me off. Always have to make a comment because it annoys me. I never ask for stuff like that, ever. It's just ridiculous. If you can Google it and find out other ways. I mean, in the old days you looked through the yellow pages, but even then that wouldn't have told you the actual time that things are open, but you could have called them. Maybe they had a voice message on an answer phone saying, hello, this is Pork Chop Butchers. We're open from 5 AM to 6 AM, Monday to Friday, and we don't bloody open Sundays. Just give it a rest, people. Right, I've got two from Bushman AOD. Bushman AOD. Alright, how you doing, Bushman? Still don't know your real name. I did ask, but you didn't want to tell me, so you know, if you want to be secretive. Alright, just joking, but send me your name and then I can shout your name out too. The first one is people that walk toward you when they've got an umbrella. When the umbrella's up and they're walking towards you on a path or on a pavement, something like that, and you adjust your positioning to move slightly over so you don't get caught in the eye by one of those bloody spikes on the corner of the umbrella, and they stick to your path, so they stick straight in the way you're walking. You move to the other side and they do a similar thing, they move as well. It's like a dance. It's the umbrella, spiky umbrella dance. It's not fun when you're walking towards someone with an umbrella like that. London must be horrendous, absolutely horrendous when it's raining. Fortunately, I don't live in London, but I experience it in my own high streets in my town. Trying to dodge people all the time. It's just a constant dancing game. But the person with the umbrella always seems to win, and you'll always get out of their way because they know they've got the spikes. That's the first one. Cheers, Bushman. The other one from Bushman is teenagers that don't look you in the eye when you're talking to them. That's a massive bugbear. Why? Parents, you need to teach your children. Guardians, you need to teach your children. Whoever's looking after these kids, they need to be taught to look people in the eye when they're talking to them, shake their hand also on meeting. I mean, you don't have to do that in a Kentucky Fried Chicken or whatever, you know. It'd look a bit odd if you went up shaking everyone's hand, every teenager's hand shaking, and every teenager shaking an adult's hand. It'd look a bit pervy, wouldn't it, for no apparent reason. But, you know what I mean? Do you know what I'm saying? Teenagers, look up occasionally from your phones, look people in the eye when you're talking to them. It's bloody rude. Cheers, Bushman. Bloody aircraft noise when you're trying to make a video. Oh, it's just getting so bad in this country now for aircraft noise. And Gatwick, which is where these planes are coming from, want to make another runway. Oh, I hear and see enough of them from my house as it is, and I'm not on the flight path, but I can see them and hear them in the distance. And if they do another runway, they'll be going straight over my house, I bet. Still, I suppose we all need to travel. I like to travel, so really it's probably not a warranted rant, but I thought I'd stick it in there anyway, just because I could. Rosie Outdoors, Mark. Alright, Rosie, I'll put your channel here, but I don't think you upload anything. Naturally, I'm sure you don't, so maybe people don't want to click on and subscribe to you. But alright, Mark. Yeah, he's got a rant about his neighbour that constantly parks his car outside on the road, which is a narrow country lane, and yet he's got enough room on his driveway. Why do people do that? I know people that do that. A couple of my own neighbours do that, although I don't live on a country road. But Mark was saying that you can't get into his driveway when this guy parks on the outside of his driveway on the road. Mark has to really swing out to get onto his driveway. Yet the guy's got plenty of room on his driveway. So unless he's expecting visitors constantly all the time, why? Why don't you just park it on your drive? That's why you've got a driveway, surely. There you go, Mark. Hope that sorted you out with that little rant. This one's from Jim Timber. Right, Jim, how you doing? His rant is people that call work after there's a train announcement saying the train's going to be late 10 minutes. People who call work saying they'll be 10 minutes late. Does it really matter? If you're only going to be 10 minutes late, what does it matter? Just be late. Why would you call work to say my train's going to be 10 minutes late? If it was a couple of hours late, maybe, but 10 minutes, really? He's also got another rant about people who leave trolleys in car parking spaces. Oh, yes, that's a really annoying one. Happens all the time. Normally in DIY car parks where people can't be asked to take the biggest motherfucking trolley back in the world to Wickes, Big here, whatever it is in America. I can't remember the American DIY stores, but yeah, people who leave those in car parking spaces because they're too lazy. And then, you know, invariably it'll be one or two spaces left in the car park that are taken up by a big frig-ass trolley, and then you've got to get out and take the trolley back. That's a real pain in the arse. Cheers for that one, Jim. I'm ranting about myself looking a right numpty wearing sunglasses when the sun's actually covered in now, and because these were prescription glasses, I haven't actually got my other ones with me, So I'm just ranting about people who wear sunglasses for no apparent reason, including in raves, myself included. That's basically because of the lights are really bright when you get the strobing. But that's a little rant. People who wear sunglasses for no apparent reason because they think it looks cool. I wear mine really for the sun, and also because it hides my horrible wrinkles, or sort of. Next rant is from Steve Outdoors. Alright Steve, how you doing? Long-term subscriber of mine, always makes a comment. Thanks very much mate, really appreciate it. Steve's rant, Steve Outdoors UK. I don't think Steve actually uploads anything anyway, but I'll put it up anyway, Steve. Steve's rant is about blokes being thinking it's macho, or trying to be macho by walking up behind one of your mates at the bar, or in a club, or in a restaurant even, or a KFC or a McDonald's or whatever, and really letting rip the most massive fart, and then walking away. So you sort of left an air biscuit floating right next to your mate that someone else is going to walk into and smell and think it's you. That happens a lot in male macho culture. Happens in my culture. Happens in most cultures in the world, I expect. Apart from Japanese culture, I expect it probably doesn't happen there because they're really polite. But they do like to get drunk after work, so you never know. They might drop a fishy fart because they love a bit of sushi. Might drop a fishy fart next to one of their mates and laugh about it a lot whilst drinking sake. Good one, Steve. I've experienced one of those before, mate. This one's from Alan Metalman. Go check his channel out, good channel. All right, Alan, how you doing? He put another little rant in, but this one is also, he's put a few rants in, so I might save one for another time. This one is Alan's ranting about lorries who go along dual carriageways, basically a 2-lane motorway, if people don't know what a dual carriageway is, and lorries that are their speed is limited by a limiter basically, so they can only normally do about 65 miles an hour I think, and you get one lorry coming up behind the other lorry and then overtakes it and takes an absolute age to get past, and you're stuck behind it trying to do 70 or perhaps 75, maybe even 80 if you're a little bit fast like me, maybe even 100, and you're stuck behind both lorries with a massive queue behind you trying to get past this lorry while the other one's slowly, very very slowly, perhaps half a mile an hour faster, creeping past the other one. Especially annoying when it gets to a hill. A1 is a classic example, going up the A1, that is a classic example for this happening. They should outdo the practice, perhaps invent something that stops lorries overtaking other lorries when it's on a dual carriageway. That would help immensely. Fortunately I don't go on too many of those sorts of dual carriageways anymore where there's loads of lorry transport. I'm mainly out in the country, or I know lots of back roads where I don't have to hit too many motorways. Thanks a lot for that, Alan. Hope you're having a good day, mate. Last rant of the day is from Mark's Gone Walking. Mark's Gone Walking, I'll try and fit it in there. Alright Mark, how you doing? Great channel. Go and have a look at his channel. Go and look at all these people's channels. Some of them don't actually upload anything though, so you may subscribe for no reason at all whatsoever. But have a look at them anyway, and if you like them, subscribe, why not? Yeah, this one's from Mark. His daughters as in one daughter, inability to close kitchen cupboards after taking tins and products out, tomato sauce, whatever. This seems to be a thing with all teenagers and younger children, ones that can reach cupboards anyway. Yeah, it seems to be a major thing. I've gone through it, I still go through it now, and I've got a 19-year-old and a nearly 17-year-old. Also, they'll use the product out of the tin, so pour some beans out, stick it in the microwave, maybe even leave the microwave door open, and then just either leave the tin on the side or throw it in the black bin. Now, black bins in the UK are for landfill only. We have recycling bins that you put the recycling in. Why can't teenagers and other children grasp that? Even adults, some adults don't grasp it either. Wash the tin out, put it in the recycling. It's simple. It'll help our planet as well. Don't chuck it in landfill. A tin of baked beans will take forever to rot down. Years and years and years and years and years and years and years. Stick it in recycling, it gets recycled, and it makes something. I don't know what. Maybe a knife, or I don't know what they use baked bean tins for actually. If anyone knows, stick it in the comments. Anyway, that's Mark's gone walking. Cheers, Mark. Hopefully you've all enjoyed the rants. The sun's back out again. It keeps going in and out. And I'm just having a little walk back now after walking across the fields. So I hope you enjoyed that rant. I'm also doing a rant series where people can put their video rants in, so you can send me the clip on WhatsApp. Don't make it too long, and I'll stick the clip in. As you've already seen, Trev did one. It was Trev's suggestion to do this actually, so I thought it was a brilliant idea. Whether it works or not, I don't know, but hopefully enjoyed Trev's little clip of his rant, and hoping to get some more. So if you've got a rant about it for a minute or so, 2 minutes if you like, and contact me by email or in the comment section, and then contact me by email and I'll send you my mobile number so you can send me a WhatsApp clip, because they're better quality to send it through Facebook or something like that, and then I'll include your rant within my rants if you like. I thought it was quite a cool idea, so cheers Trev. You've already had your little shout out, but that's Trev Bearded Bushcraft. Really proper nice guy, deserves some more love. So sorry about walking whilst holding my selfie stick. Catch you later guys, and may all your prayers be answered. I'm not religious at all, so whatever God you support, may he answer your prayers. Thanks very much. Burton Outdoors, currently walking across a field on a public footpath in the back and beyond, near Pooh Bridge-ish. Over and out. See you later, Ranters. Here's a rant from Trev. Cut. 1, 2, 3. It's my own rant. Thumbs up and thumbs down. I nearly said Facebook then. Cut. 1, 2, 3. People who call work when cut that up. Cut. 1, 2, 3. Let me try and remember. What was his rant? His rant is. I'm gonna have to look on my phone again now. It's actually quite cold out, chilly on the hands. Steve, you'll have to put up with the rumble in the background, rumble in the jungle.